Dexy, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another footy talk? Deluded, what's good, fam?
There, my guy. 3-point net collectors. We're back tomorrow, broski. Oh, it's a that thing. It's a that thing. It's a chest thing today.
You hope so. You know.
No, fuck hope, my guy, bro. Listen, that big up Forest and what them man are doing. But end of the day, Espirito Santo is an experts gaffer. I'm not accepting it. I'm not. Oh, wait, what's that, Ben? Right?
Yeah, bro.
Tommy, you're boy in it, you know. Tommy, I see you're boy in it. You're my guy, but you never turn up for work, man. It's still a 3-point thing, man. But the pain. Fuck.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This is what you man are on right now, blood. This is what you man are on right now, blood. It's looking peak, fam. I'll be real. It's looking real peak for you, man, right now, bro. The injuries keep piling up.
This is the best view in life is after you climb the tallest mountain, in it. All that self-help stuff, man. Let's just go in there. It is where it is, man. It's peak, though. The injuries are mounting, but everyone gets them. But yeah, it's peak, man. We can't buy a full fit squad.
Don't know, mate. It's not looking great. You know what I
Bro,
mean?
Rants, me and you have been here before. Me and you have said, you know, you need to fix the roof while the sun's shining. You need to do certain things in the summer market. We can talk about January until we're blue in the face. You look at our skin tones, we'll be here all day. It's gonna have to get on with it, man. Like, get on with it, man. He ain't said nothing about Saka though, so yeah, man. My team needs it. No, my team got my manager doing light bulbs and all of that. They don't need nothing from me. I just need them to win games again, man. It's peak.
It's getting mad for you lot, bro. This is a pivotal weekend, blood. Because, bro, if results go against you, you could end up all in 9th place and that. That's what I'm hearing, bro.
I don't know. That's news to me. I don't look at the league table, my brother. As you know, I don't know what's going on, man. I just focus on the games.
Do that.
I don't. I've been saying this for years. I don't look at the league table. I don't even know what's going on. Last time I checked was in August. We were top before the season started. I'll check in May. So that's it.
No. We're not gonna do that, bro. I'll be honest. You definitely know.
I don't honestly. Would I lie to you? I don't know, man. I don't know. And there's many league tables, man. You can look at possession stats, heat maps, XG, the league table. There's bare things, Rants, man. There's bare things. I don't know, man,
bro. So
it's
what?
a PR thing.
It's a 33-point thing, yeah. Bro,
you know what?
You, bro.
You're a bad guy. But you know what? You know what? Clip me, cause I need the engagement. We're winning. Arsenal are getting 3 points against Nottingham Forest, man. We might even get a clean sheet. God, allow me. Please allow me. Please.
Yeah,
please.
I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't seem too sure, fam. I'll be real. You don't
It's
seem
a blind optimism thing. I ain't got nothing else, bro. Like, we're at now, isn't it? I'm turning into one of them. It's just a blind optimistic thing, bro. Like, just got to do the thing, bro. Just got to do the thing.
This is a season-defining weekend, blood. For you, you're going into this game below Nottingham Forest in the table, fam.
Swear. Like I said, I didn't like. That's why I rate you, because you got all the statistics in that. I never knew that. Like, I rate that. I never knew that. I just Nottingham Forest are a big club. Unique qualities in the Premier League.
Forest, bro. If you man don't meet Nottingham Forest, the pressure is on, bro. I can't even lie. It's real pressure, you know. Like, real fucking pressure. Like, this ain't no joke thing, bro. It's not even Christmas yet, bro. Like, how did you man end up here, bro? You man were the top at Christmas FC, yeah? So I swear you were top at Christmas for like what? At least 2 of the last 4 seasons.
Rants, as I said, I don't look at the league table. You got big up Cecil. You got
Cecil. Nah, and now man are looking all spooky, bro. Man looking all washed and that. Like,
I don't know what's going on. I never knew that, man. Like, it'd be nice to be, you know, if that was us in the past, it'd be nice to be that this year. It's not gonna happen. But yeah, you gotta chat to Cecil, big him up or something. I don't know, man. I don't look at the league table.
Oh, it's looking mad for you, man. I can't even lie, bro. And that's what I'm saying. A man like Zinny's writing books and that. You know them and snitching on your manager as well.
Why doesn't he just shut the fuck up, man? Like, this is it jars me. You know what? Because I think most people, when you look at his comments, obviously he's promoting the book, he's giving the juicy gossip. I don't think it's necessarily wrong, but you chat too much, bro. Like, you have to be an insider. There's no, and what he's actually said about Arteta, I don't think that's innovative. I think bare managers do that. Tell man get on the bus where you don't need to. But why are you coming out and chatting? This is the same thing with Jesus saying I don't like scoring goals, or Ramsdale saying I can't concentrate. Just Zinny, just shut up, man. Just shut up and learn how to defend, bro. Like, that tells me you know you're on borrowed time, because you got 2 years left. We've had next to nothing on no contract extension. He needs to allow it, bro. Like, he needs to allow it, bro. He just allow it, Zinny, man. Please leave Martin Keown to sell the books. Like, what? Who is actually going to buy Zinchenko's book apart from his family? Ain't no one care what he's got to say. He's going to waffle about Pep, make up some lies about Arteta. Just shut up, Zinny, man. Just shut up, bro.
No, I hear it. Do you know what I'm saying? Nah, it's crazy, bro. I can't even lie. It's looking mad for you lot right now. You can't catch a break, blood. If you man hold smoke, tomorrow, oh my.
Nah, it's not that. I rebuke that, man. My God is real. We're winning tomorrow, bro.
Nah, bro, we'll see in it. We'll see, blood. I don't know.
You're gonna do a watch along and that as well.
Yeah, bro, I'm there. What's man talking about, bro? Because I know that book here has created a riff in the dressing room. I want to see who's on what side.
They should rush him. Honestly, they should rush him.
Him doing that, like, bro. It's not like he's done that once he's left the club. This brother's done that whilst man's there,
like, what do you get out of it? Like, what do you get out of it? Like, I might just read the book just so I can make a reaction video and see everything he's actually said. You get nothing out of it apart from burning your bridges. You know, Arteta's a bit like overly on the power thing. He's not gonna be happy with that. The minute Ramsdale's dad started doing podcasts, Raya came in, you saw what time it was. Zinny just needs to shush, bro. Like, you're doing too much chatting. Because if we need you at Anfield, you're not going to be there. When we need you to do what your actual job is, you're not on nothing. Just shut up, man, and be an experienced player in the dressing room. Just allow it, man. Zinchenko, I don't know what to say about him, man. Just shush, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. I can't lie, bro. So now we're gonna see what Arsenal are on anyway, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, man,
it's 3 points. It's 3 points.
Nah, bro, it might not be though. This is what I'm saying. And if it's
not, the Nuno and them, man, there.
If it's not, you gotta still be smiling, bro. Man can't be smiling now. And then man don't win, yeah. All of a sudden, it's like man can't go from his 3 points to it's a calamity,
brother.
It's the end of the world, blood. Man's
brother,
got to
I've seen
balance.
Brother, I've seen back-to-back apes. I've seen us get old licks in the Champions League. I've seen we'll be able to. I've seen bare things. What is losing the game, bro? I've been through the trenches, bro. Like it is what it is. Like it is what it is. I've accepted. If we're not gonna do what I want my team to do and have the conversations and win the things, then I'm just gonna take every game as it comes, man. Like this is just an unhealthy relationship right now, and I'm not leaving it. Like it is what it is, cuz like 3 points tomorrow, though.
No, I hear it. Were you making of were you making of your gaffer anyway, blood? You know, that obviously just signed a new deal. You know what I mean? It's fair to say that he's not going nowhere no time soon, bro. And I don't know, bro. I don't even know if there's anything to be optimistic about.
Brother, what can I say, man? Like Arteta, you're moving mad. I do think you've done a lot of good. I do like the coaching aspect and a lot of things you do, but the cons are being outweighed by the pros. I think you're making things harder than it needs to be. I can't just blame you because I look at the whole structure of the squad, but the club, but isolated to the variables you can control. You're in charge of recruitment. You're in charge of utilizing your squad. You're in charge of the style of play, and it looks like stagnation. I'm not against you wanting to do the George Graham thing and clean sheets and defend well and set pieces. Equally, I'm not necessarily against if you know ball yourself. If you can't go down the right, go down the left. I'm not against that in isolation, but there needs to be balance. It doesn't look like there's a real game plan. It looks like we're stagnating. It looks like we can't keep balls out the back of our net or score goals, bro. So there's issues. Half of the problems that I think are prevalent at Arsenal have been engineered by Mikel Arteta in what was our third year, where you're meant to say, yeah, you know what, we're going to do this thing, or we're going to feel a lot more bullish. The recruitment was dead. The players you was allowed to recruit haven't really taken us to the next level. Yes, injuries are a thing, but everybody gets injuries, and common sense. It's easy for me to say, but common sense, bro. If you saw how we had a clean run last season, you would have made sure that you would have thought, whoa, you know what? Let's make sure we're stopped. Yeah, it's just a mess, man. I liked his defensive out, how we defended last season, but I wanted to see us combine that with how we attacked the year before. He's gone the other way, in it. And if you don't defend well and you can't score or create chances, ball, bro. It's a simple game. How do you expect to win? We're making a mess. Yes, there's been referee issues and stuff, but everybody has that. So I don't have a lot of sympathy for the variables that man can control. So Arteta is going to have to hold that. If you come out and say you want to win things, you are being spoken about as this, that, and the other, top 3 manager in the league. This is what comes with it, bro. And many Arsenal fans, and I'm not saying necessarily to sack the guy, but many Arsenal fans will say, oh, but look where he was back-to-back 8th. Yeah, we was. One love for that. But in the same way, Smith Rowe did his thing, he got rid of him. Tierney did his thing, he got rid of him. Ramsdale did his thing to a point, he got rid of him. Jesus rubbed himself out, probably going to get rid of him. There needs to be conversations around the manager, and this is where Arsenal fans are a bit weird in that, if you're not overly gassing up the manager, everything is seen as a criticism where, you rate whoever you rate in your Man United team, right? I rate whoever I rate in this Arsenal team. If they play well, you're going to give them praise. If they play shit, you're going to ask questions. So, yeah, we're moving mad, man. We're moving mad. A lot of it's self-inflicted. Mikel Arteta, there has to be uncomfortable conversations. You just need to try to finish as high as you can, go as far as you can in the cup.
That's the thing about your fan base, blood. It's like there's one thing being tribal, yeah, but tribal to a fault.
It's weird, man. Bro.
It's just like, bro, like clearly there's obvious things that man's getting wrong, and man not allowed to talk about it because all of a sudden it's like there's only one way to support the football club. Like I've been there with my manager. Do you know
if you're not blindly following a man into battle, you don't back him or you whatever. Even when I gave up on Wenger or Emery, as long as you're in the job, I'll support you. I can have my own thoughts, but it don't mean everything you do is gonna fly. I understand you lot are professional managers, you wait for coaching badges, all of that stuff. You see the game differently to me. You're more experienced than me, but I only can comment on what I see. There's been a lot of things Arteta's done that I haven't understood at the time, where time's gone on and you're like, oh, that's why he did that. Fair play. At the moment, I can't see it. You cannot look at that midfield and say there's some method to that madness. We're not creating no chances. We're not defending well. There's injuries where, you know, Liverpool are running away with the league. City have struggled and we've not made any progression. And I'm sure I was on your platform a couple of times where I said the last 2 years have been progression. Once you hit that third year, you either break through that barrier or there's a bit of regression. And I think that has been that. I think there's been stagnation. I think there's been complacency. I actually not dissing Kai Havertz because I'm not even getting at you, but I think your form in the last half of last season gave this club complacency, because if you were still shit or you were still persistent with him in midfield, you might have forced the boat out to what we need as a striker. Now, this is where there's many issues, because even if we signed the Yokerezes, the Isaacs, whatever strikers fans want, and they were playing instead of Havertz, you can't tell me they're going to bang right now. Yeah, they might have 1-2 more goals. You get it. If you're not creating, bro, you get football. And I think many people will get that, man. So, yeah, man, Arteta's going to have to own that, man. You're going to, at best, I hope I look back and say, you know what, I was tweaking. We're lifting the major honours in May. But at this moment, I don't look at the league table. It is where it is. It's peak.
Yeah, but this ain't the first time. This ain't the first time Arteta's been under pressure. But previously, somehow he's managed to find his way out, bro. I just don't see how he does this time.
But Rants, even though you said it there, but even though you said it there, Rants, what pressure is he under? Realistically, yeah, you know, fans.
When I say pressure, I mean, like, bro, fans have been Arteta out before, blood. You man got 2 8th place finishes, for fuck's sake. You know,
but this is what I'm saying, Rants. The fans, the content creators like me and you and football fans and Arsenal fans and the media, they'll all talk about it. Internally at the club, what pressure, bro? Because they've been through worse than this. And like, bro, that it's not gonna be adapting. The man got a new contract before a ball was kicked, as you said. So as long as you get Champions League, it's calm then. It's calm. Like, he's calm with that, bro. I don't look at the league table. Bro, I swear, who's us? I don't know who us is. I don't know what's going on. Bro, I don't know what's going on.
This is what it is, bro. It's peak for you, man. I can't lie, bro. And I don't know, your manager's gonna have to answer some questions if you don't win, because it's like, I seen it with my team as well. It's like, when you do well, it's the managers. When you play shit, it's the players, isn't it? And this is what it is, isn't it? That was it under Ten Hag. No one wanted to give Ten Hag a receipt for everything that he bought. You know them ones. But the reality is, the manager's fault. It was the manager's fault for getting sacked and how we are playing and all these other things. And man can't say that Arteta is not responsible for this.
The variables you can control is on you, bro. Coach the team, cuz.
Bro, this is the guy that had you, man, playing a certain style of football, completely changed the style of football.
He's getting short.
And your team has regressed as a result of it, blood. So how can it not be his fault? Because it's the same ballers, blood. And if he's not the same man, it's because he's bought even more on top of that.
This is what I'm saying. But like somebody said in the comments, it becomes a cult thing. Like, it just becomes a cult thing. And that's where and I don't know about Man United, but I'm sure you lot have the same, or at some point we'll have the same under Amrin. Very few football fans want to have healthy dialogue without crying about praise or criticism. People don't like to look at what's in front of them. In essence, football's an escape for bare people. So if they hold on to this ideology that Arteta isn't the guy or is the guy, and you go against it and they're seeing it through some blinkered lens, they're not going to hear it, bro. All you can do is say time shows everything. And a lot of these issues, I've been telling man, yo, I love the fact that we're doing our thing from set pieces and we're doing this and the other, but the other way of looking at it, this is not sustainable, bro. Like, you can't, like you said, when it comes to Arsenal, especially on the recruitment front, when they bang Mikel Arteta as the guy, he's the one that pushed the boat. When it doesn't work, the Cronkies even given money, where you look at the money spent, Edu hasn't done his job. You can't have it both ways. Everybody has to hold licks. As I said last week, when you break something in grandma's house, you and your cousins and brothers, whoever you're with, everyone's getting beats. There's no who, coulda, woulda, whatever. It's jarring, man.
Yeah, trust me, you was there, blood. You was collateral damage. You're getting slapped either way.
You shouldn't have been there. Exactly. You shouldn't have been there, cuz you're in trouble. Like, hold that. You've spent peas, Arteta. One love for the rebuild. You know, you've made some crazy decisions. As much as people laugh at the dog called win and all of that, I do think that creates a mentality. But right now, it's looking like you've set all of this up for a next guy to pattern.
No, I hear it. Man can't even argue that, blood. Man can't even argue that. So
Like, I love my football club. I'm not here. Like, if Arteta can win us stuff, great. But I don't support Arteta beyond you being the manager. It's like some people are just loyal to their own ideologies, bro. It's jarring.
yeah, trust me, it's not even a manager thing, bro. Them man are, it's like them man are in love with these Donnies, bro. 'Cause that's what
100%.
man had with Ten Hag.
100%.
It's like, bro, he's not the first and he won't be the last Man United manager. Like, why are you, man, so attached to a brother when at the end of the day he's just a guy doing a job? And man need to critique him on whether he's doing a good one or he's not doing a good one. It's not about the person, bro.
This is what I'm saying. And then when fans sit here and say, "Oh, nah, keep him or let him go," I can't tell you that keeping Mikel Arteta won't guarantee success. I can't tell you sacking him will guarantee us going worse or better. But what are you supposed to do? You're meant to try something else, bro. Like, you can't keep doing the same things, hoping for different results. Unfortunately, for some fans that probably want Arteta gone, as long as you get top 4, you don't quote unquote get embarrassed in the cups. There'll be some sort of metric that we've improved. You know how the comments work. You're keeping your job. We've seen this before. As soon as Arsenal get in the Champions League, foot's off the gas. Look at the summer, foot's off the gas, bro. Like, it's jarring, bro. It's jarring.
Yeah.
People don't like to look with their eyes, cause like,
Trust me, and bro, and you lot got tough Champions League games coming up. I swear you got what have you got?
Gyökeres bucking us midweek, man. Next week.
Oh, you got Sporting.
Yeah, last 2 times went to Portugal were crazy.
Oh, well, at least you ain't got to worry about our manager, blood, because he would have turned you lot over for damn sure.
Nah,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? After they had turned over.
We got you lot soon, man. We got you lot soon,
bro.
man.
Listen, bro, you're gonna have to worry about him in your ends, blood. But,
bro, don't worry, bro. Don't worry. I'm not even gonna
talk too much with Amarim. You would have got your head.
I'm not even gonna talk too much. I'm not even listening.
Shit. Now that's what
I like Amarim. I rate his thing, but don't worry. When you come Emirates,
smoked.
You know what time it is, man.
He slapped Pep in his bald head, blood. Man saw the steam coming off Pep's bald head after the game, bruv. Man got slapped.
Hey,
you know what?
The only thing I've got when the top 6 have bucked us, regardless. Not even gonna talk. 4th of December, we'll see what gone, man. It's calm, man. It's light,
we'll be ready,
man.
bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We'll be ready. Don't worry about that. You man,
It's
make sure you're ready, man. I don't want to hear no injury talk. You know the
bro, we don't watch that, man.
No,
listen,
you man been doing the marketing, bro. You man have been feeling real sorry for yourself this season.
Listen, 4th of December.
It was only Odegaard than that. Man,
Christmas coming early on the 4th of December, man. Let me just.
Nah, bro.
It's an M package, man.
Slap blood.
You know what happens when we buck the top 6, man? You know what time it is, man? God, please, man. God, please. Just 3 points and not losing to these, man. Just please, man.
We'll see, innit? Like this super chat man said, happy Pep staying 2 years instead of 1 makes me believe we'll rebuild this summer and get ballers in, but he has to compete accountability. Bro, I'll be honest, yeah. Pep staying for 2 more years. Yeah, it probably does mean that he's gonna rebuild before he leaves and that, but I don't know, bro. I still stand by. I think it was a good time for him to leave, blood.
Trust.
You know what I'm saying? The rebuild at City is a big rebuild, bro. And even if you do bust case, yeah, even if you do bust case with the Premier League, I feel like they're gonna want to make a statement, bro. They're not gonna want to be seen as, yo, Man City done us over. Like, do you know what I mean? They're gonna want to make a statement, whether it's an embargo.
What can they do though?
They give them a transfer ban, and then the man can't sign no one. Like, man, talk about rebuild with what? You know what I'm saying? But if they get a transfer ban, they're fucked. I'll tell you that for free.
They do need a bit of reshuffling, man. There's not a balance between the youth and the experience at the moment, in my opinion.
Squad is either young and inexperienced, yeah, or over the hill. There's
even Kovacic out for a month now as well. So
yeah, but even Kova's 30, blood, so he's not young either.
Him, Gundogan, Stones, Walker.
Bruv, they're all 30 plus, bro. All of them. And then you've got the Akes and the Kanjis that are 29, bro. They got one of the oldest squads in the league, bro.
I'm not saying the players ain't hungry, but I think they need a bit like how you see us Arsenal. Like if you look at the Salibas, the Sakas, like players that are actually decent at our club, you know how they've never won the Prem. There's that kind of hunger to want to do that. I think City probably need a couple man that are a bit hungry. I know you could flip that and say, you know, when you're Kevin De Bruyne and all these guys and you've been exposed to winning, you want to keep winning. But I genuinely think they're getting to that point where it's difficult to remain motivated. And like you said, it takes a bit of a rebuild. There's a bit of a readjustment. They probably need to bring people in off the field. I swear a couple man have left their jobs above Pep Guardiola. So it's a that thing, man. They definitely need to do a rebuild. And I think Pep's just got the hump with English football and just said, yeah, you lot thought he's going to leave me, thought he's going to belittle my thing with 115 charges. I'm going to show you lot. I don't care about any of these new managers. I'm the king out here. Hopefully it's not the case, man. But yeah, it's worse news, man.
He's out here saying, oh, like, I could take it, like, if we were getting smoked and we had all our players. But man's complaining about injuries, bro. The thing is, every team gets injuries. Last season, we had bare. Chelsea had bare.
Unless you got 10, 11 players out dead.
Yeah, bro. Like, man saw
dead.
Liverpool playing fucking Fabinho and Henderson at centre-back, blood. So, man know that teams get injuries. But City, with the amount of money that they spend, yeah, they should have built a squad, yeah, that was good enough to have bare man injured and still be doing like what they're supposed to be doing. Like, let's not get it twisted. Like, when you look at, for instance, you look at Chelsea, yeah, Chelsea can play a whole new 11, yeah, in the Europa League. City should be able to do that, but Pep
and they got academy dons as well. I'm not saying that they'll all be next level, but there must be the Cole Palmer, Ilk, and all these guys about, man. Lewis is there, Foden's there. There's no excuses for injuries, man. Unless for the next 4, 5, 6 months, you're losing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of your key players. Everyone gets this. Everyone gets this.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, that's it. Newcastle have 40 man out. So yeah, have had.
I feel sorry for them because that's
some bad injury. City have a few man out, but the standard drop in their performances ain't acceptable, bro.
And even the games they've won, like even the games they've won where they've lost case.
Well. Yeah.
So what's going on? You can have a couple of them across the season, but when it's happening frequently, at some point, performances and results, they have to align. They can deviate for a while, but at some point they're going to align. And that's why a 38-game period is a great metric to see where your team's at, regardless of those kind of factors.
100%. And obviously they sacrificed the League Cup, innit? They went out to Spurs and that. But I don't know. Man is saying City haven't spent that much in the past summers. But the thing is, City aren't in no danger, yeah, as it stands. Of FFP, bro. Like they're well in the green. So the fact they haven't spent is because they've chosen not to, not because they can't. So again, that could just come down to complacency, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because they're not replacing quality with quality. I get that they've got a decent academy, yeah, but like Oscar Bob's a good player. But even if Oscar Bob doesn't get injured, yeah, he's not a replacement for Riyad Mahrez. Like, do you know what I mean?
And he's still learning the tricks and trades of the game.
Doku ain't a replacement for Riyad Mahrez, bro. Like,
trust.
You know what I mean? And Savinho's coming, but again, you're replacing like a B tier player with a C or a D tier player, bro. Like you're regressing your squad, like. Now it don't make no sense, bro. If you're regressing your squad, how do you expect the outcomes to remain consistent, bro? I'm not saying
it's a money thing in the summer, you know.
I'm not saying that it's easy to go find someone that's Mahrez's level, but fucking hell, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? Like, you replace Gundogan with Gundogan, bruv. Just a year older, blood.
That one's going under the radar, but he's stinking up the joint at the moment.
Yeah, bro, his legs can't keep up with the pace of the Premier League. Yeah, like when City aren't playing well. When City are playing well, Gundo still looks like the old Gundo.
Yeah, everyone can source when things are going well.
But the problem is, yeah, when the game's going against Man City, Gundo's not looking like the same Gundo, bro. Like, it's easy to play in a team that's confident, yeah, and thriving. But right now, teams are playing against Man City and they're saying, hold on, mate. Like, we can have a go at these.
We can have a go.
Yeah.
And they're not actually killing games, you know, like what? Did they lose to Brighton? Or am I making this up? They lost to Brighton, innit? I feel like I did a watch.
They've lost their last 4 in all comps.
I feel like they lost to Brighton, but there was a point in that game where City of a few years ago, like they were on top of Brighton, they were dominating, they were doing all of that. City a few years ago, they killed that game 3-4-0. They didn't. Brighton did a thing. And, you know, you look at the Wolves game, there's been a couple of near misses for City, really. So they have dropped off a level, man. That's why I think Pep they said to Pep, you know what, in the summer, we'll let you rebuild this properly. I think that, I don't know who, but I think there might be some shock departures from City. I have to wonder. And even that, yeah, it takes me back to the early, it's not the same, but it takes me back to the Emirates Stadium when we went there and Henry was saying, I could see the change. You could see the Theo Walcott's, the kind of younger players. I'm not getting any younger. I want to go and win Champions League, do our cut. So like, obviously it's different. I'm not saying they're all going to go, but if you're Gundogan, Kevin, Stones, all those people 30 plus and on that kind of side, do you really want to wait for the Savinhos, the Dokus and whoever to develop, or do you want to go get a payday? Or like what you saw with Gundogan where it didn't work out, if Barca come for you, do you want to go and try another adventure? I don't know.
That's it. Like the Pep quote, he said, since the beginning of the season, I've been thinking a lot that this should be the last one. But with the problems we've had in the last month, I felt that now's not the right time. That's what I'm saying. It's like he's almost conceding the league, blood. You know them ones? Because I think if he believes that he's going to win the league, blood, I reckon he retires after winning.
Do you trust him, though? Like, he's bookie,
I do, blood. He's saying since the beginning of the season after what's going on. I think the season's not going to plan. And he's like, yo, I can't dip like this.
I don't trust him.
We're already out the League Cup. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not looking like we're favourites for the league. Man can't go out like this. It's almost like man needs to go out on a high.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So because of that, he's like, yeah. Because he said,
wasn't he supposed to cut when they won the treble?
Bruv, that would have been a good time, or even the 4-peat. Do you know what I'm saying? But when you stay for too long, it's peak.
You start to look a bit human still, Pep.
That's what I'm saying. So I think he's looking at it now where he's like, yo, I can't go out like this, blood. Like, man, what, 4 losses in a row, first time in man's career. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, out the League Cup already, that's notoriously their trophy. That's the trophy that they kind of always win. Like, there's loads of things about the season that ain't really going to plan. Yeah, they got smoked by Sporting the other day. Like, was it 4-1 or something? Like, bro, yeah, he can't go out like this. He's probably thinking, fuck this. I can't go out like this.
It's so scary, man. I don't trust Pep.
Nah, man. But listen, I'll be real, yeah. Like, I get it, but it's like, for me, the fear factor is not really there no more. Like, for me personally, because I just think that the game is the lack of quality in the game as a whole, yeah, and the inflated transfer fees and also FFP as well. It's harder for teams to really strengthen like they used to be able to. You know them one. Like, you can't go out there and splash 300 mil no more. Like,
you actually have to do the scouting thing.
Yeah, you actually have to balance the books, bring in the right players, and then when you bring in the right players as well, it's a gamble, because you don't know if they're gonna acclimatize. This isn't like when Roman came in and City first got taken over, where they could be just going out and slapping down 300 million in a window. Like, no one can't really do that no more, blood. And also, meaty players cost more money now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Doku cost 60 M's, bro.
Nah, he couldn't have. Not 60.
He cost 60 M's.
I like Jeremy Doku, but he never cost those 60.
Brother, million. Google that, bro.
This is 30 million quid, surely.
Nah, bro.
Doku, no, it doesn't even say.
Brother, it costs like 60 mil, blood. I swear to you, bruv. I ain't
transfer fee.
The market's inflated, bro. So you're paying big money for meaty
55 million.
Bruv. 55 million for Jeremy Doku, blood. 65 million euros.
Yeah, fees went out the window a long time ago, man. All of our clubs and all the top clubs are just buying BS now.
55 million pounds, yeah, for a player that's unproven, yeah. From where did he come from? Some Belgium.
Well, he's Belgium, but they bought him from France still, Rennes.
Bruv, you bought a man from Rennes, yeah, for 55 million pounds for that. So 300 million ain't even going nowhere. Like, you know what I mean?
You actually have to do the scouting thing.
Bro, you can't rebuild your team, yeah, in one window for 300 mil now, because one, you're not allowed to spend that money, and two, the players are too expensive. So because of that, yeah,
English tax.
The players that City need to replace, yeah, that's almost like a 500 million thing, and that's over like 2-3 years as well that man need to spend that, because man need to replace KDB and Gundo. John Stones kind of needs to be
probably need another centre half as well.
Right, yeah, John Stones probably needs to be replaced, not immediately, but you need someone that can step in for him.
Need a right back.
You're looking at Kyle Walker as well. Even if you say, "Oh, Rico Lewis can replace Kyle Walker," whatever, in it. There's too many, man. I don't think Akanji and Ake need replacing now. They're 29, but
Edison's always flirting with leaving as well. You never know.
And then what's his name as well? Kovacic, yeah. Like, even though he's a good player, man can't say, yeah, that signing wasn't a needle mover, blood. They've got no backup.
It was a squad team.
They've got no backup for Rodri. They spent 30 million on Kovacic, and even though he's a decent player, yeah, he don't really look like, you get me? He don't really look like he's doing anything there. You know the ones, like when you watch him play, he just looks like
No, he knew what time it was. I'm just
This
gonna
is
play
like
with
any
ballers.
guy, bruv. Like,
Yeah, he knew I was just gonna play with ballers, pick up some trophies, be a squad player, keep it moving. And Pep probably thought, you know what, I like the way Donny plays football. Like Kovacic has only played at wavy clubs. I don't want to praise them, but what Chelsea, City, Madrid, Inter. Obviously, I think he was at Dynamo Zagreb, which is one of the biggest clubs, if not the biggest club in Croatia. So
I'm
he just
Madrid
making
looking at
moves.
Rodri as well.
Yeah, exactly. But even Rodri's injury, though, like that's probably gave him an extra year at City, man. Like, if you're Real Madrid, do you want to move for him now? Do you want to kind of see how that injury looks or how he looks post-injury?
That's
So
what
it's
I'm
techie,
saying,
man.
bro. So
They're
like,
linked with Zubamendi as well.
yeah, but this is the thing. But that's all newspaper talk because Rodri got injured. You know the one. I don't think there's nothing in that.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So the more I look at it, yeah, they got a lot of work to do, and it's not like they need to bring in depth. They need to bring in man to
Just
start.
quality now.
They need to bring
Level
in quality.
raisers.
Yeah, because they're replacing quality, and I just don't think that the market is looking good for them kind of recruitments. Because who do you replace KDB and Gundogan with, bro?
Someone
There's
in the
no
chat
one
said
that's ready made.
Yeah.
There's players that aren't ready made now. There might be players that have insane, like they have insane potential, but they're gonna cost insane money.
Wirtz is gonna cost an arm and a leg.
Bro, Florian Wirtz is costing 100 mil, blood.
Facts.
That's
so it's a scouting thing. Yeah, it's literally a scouting thing for them, man. Even this comment on the screen, like, I hear it, Rodri, but you know you're not ending your career in England. Who are you chatting shit to, man? Like, you're capping. You're not. As soon as Pep leaves, you might leave as well, if not before. Come on. The minute Real Madrid see what you look like post ACL or whatever you got, you're back, man. Like, you're back. Even linked with Barcelona. I don't know if they can get the bread, but you might consider that. The Spanish man always want to return home, man. Unless you're Mikel Arteta in your playing career where you're not 30 like that.
Yeah, trust me. Like, bro, Madrid paid 100 million for Jude. So, you know, Florian Wirtz is costing big money. And also, when Grealish leaves, you're not getting your 100 mil back. You're taking a loss on that. You're taking a big loss on that. So, I don't know. It's not looking good for them, man, bro. I can't lie, bro. I feel like their squad building or their squad transitioning, yeah, has been so shit, yeah. It's been so shit that they've set themselves back because they should have been bringing in players to replace the Gundos and the KDBs. They should have been bringing those players in 2 seasons ago.
Trust.
That's what they should have been doing.
And even that, like when you look at not half of their players, because you know their first phase where they had Kevin De Bruyne and all these guys, they were buying them from foreign clubs. But then where you look at like what, as you said, Mahrez, Grealish, you know, a couple other examples, Kyle Walker at the time, not to praise Spurs, they've gone after the best of the top, well, the best in the Premier League. If they do that again, who do you get and how much are they going to cost? Like, I don't know who you would say, who the best players outside the traditional top 6. Kudus has come to mind. Gomares has come to mind. Just Isak's come to mind, whether they need them or not. But these men are going to cost peas, bro. Like,
all of them, man, that you mentioned are costing upwards of 80 million, bruv.
Exactly. Peas. Even like everyone, like you said, it's all peas, bro. It's all peas. Yeah. Kudus, as someone said, that's peas. Paqueta, they wanted Paqueta, but you heard 70, 80. You're hearing 60 plus for Eze as well now.
90 million we was hearing for Paqueta.
This is it. And you're hearing similar fees for Eze as well. Like anyone that you want is like the Premier League. In many ways, it's kind of good for the other clubs, in it, because you can't bully them no more. Like we had to pay 100 million for Declan Rice. You had the Maguire thing as well. You can't bully these clubs again. Like everybody's got peas in the Premier League because of the TV rights. And that's where, you know, even with City, when you're going to go and buy Doku from Rents, they're saying 60 million. How many times have we seen a man linked with a Prem club? They haven't gone to a Prem club and they'll go to, I don't know, a Spanish team. And it's not
euros and that.
Yeah, some idiot thing like 7 million quid. Because it's like going on holiday, bro. You know you're paying a different price. It's deep.
It's a premium thing. And this is what it is. And that's why, in my mind, I couldn't comprehend why Pep wouldn't just dip, blood. Because it's like, yo, the thing is, yeah, there's nothing he can do at Man City now, yeah, that he hasn't done, bro. Like, we're desensitized to just him as a manager now, bro. He's already done the treble and he's already 4-peated, blood. So even if he
100 points, all them things.
So that's it, and he's done 100 points. And the thing is, if he don't win the season, if he don't win the league this season, then he can't 5-peat. So we can't beat the record he's already got, and he's not going to stay for 5 more years after to 5-peat when he's already 4-peated. Do you know what I mean? He's not going to do the quad. So, like, what's man staying for, blood? Do you know what I'm saying? You're going to stay and end up like Wenger, bro. And you know what I'm saying? And then everyone wants you out, blood.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, bro, you need to walk before you're pushed, bro. Like,
Even
this is how football works.
I think he's not. I don't think he's. I think he's in two minds, man. Because we've seen him obviously take a year off before. He always talks about international management. I think he thinks he's ready, but not ready, man. If I'm honest with you, man. Like, I thought this would have been the best time for him to leave, purely because 2025 is around the corner. You'd have, if you want to be international manager, you got a year working on like the World Cup qualifiers and all that jazz ahead of 2026. That rules out that. I've got the dream that he manages Brazil and we're back. I can't lie.
Nah, but they're saying, but they linked Carlo as well.
Even him bringing back, big up Carlo, but Pep Brazil is it sounds wavy, man. Brazil's winning 2026 World Cup anyways, man.
Man said I want him to leave so bad, bruv. Listen, I'm not worried about Pep Guardiola leaving, bro, because Pep's only as good as his players, blood, and his players are deteriorating, bro. Like, this is the reality, bro. Like, Pep's a top coach, but Pep's got one great trick, you know, them ones there, like, and it's not working at the moment. So it is what it is. Like, if he continues to get these injuries, bro, that City team are beatable, blood. Like, Nottingham Forest showed, Bournemouth showed, man, that they're beatable. Do you know what I'm saying? Brighton have showed, man, that they're beatable. You know what I mean? So it just is what it is. It's not about me wanting Pep to leave, blood. He can stay or he can go, blood. Like, my manager slapped him in the head like 2 weeks ago. Like, I'm not, you get me? It's not a thing where it's like, I'm not of the belief that no one can win a Premier League here when Pep's there, because I saw Klopp do it. So I don't know why people think that if Pep's here, no one can win anything, bro. What do you mean? Arsenal or what? Bro, touching distance away from doing it, and they bottled it, bro.
And Rants, what do I say? What did I say last year? And what have I said the last couple of times I've been on? That's what jars me and gives me confidence. What more jars me is before I look at Manchester City, what they've done and how great they are, take nothing away. It's all an internal thing. Like, it's an internal thing. Like, we have fucked up. We were 2 points off. So he can be beaten. He's won the wars. A couple people have won the battles. But yeah, man. To be honest, I'd rather City win the league if it's not Arsenal for obvious reasons. Like, listen, respect to the City fans in the group chats, but no one knows you lot in real life. Let's be real. No one knows you lot. If Man United, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, these kind of clubs, if their fan bases win the league, it's unbearable when you're talking to your friends. No one knows any City fans in real life. So
yeah, 100%, bro. They win the league, bro. Listen, their man won.
No one's scared.
Their man won a treble, and man were talking about Man United, bro. So you know them ones. That's all I know, blood. Their man could do anything. No one cares.
No one cares.
This is the reality, bro. So, bruv, like, I'm not of this belief, yeah, that the title's off limits if Pep's here. I'm not. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I said, Rants, you know what I realized? We are the only group of fans united in the country who ain't scared of City. Well, we shouldn't be scared of City, though. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll be real, yeah. It's like, bro, as bad as City are, yeah, at bad, like, as good as they are, should I say, at badding people up and that, bro. Like, bro, like, brother, I saw Ollie smoking these, man. You know them ones. Like, man saw the City pack, blood. Ollie beat them 3 times in a season. Like, it's not like we cannot beat them, bro. Like, even at our shittest, we found a way to beat them. We beat them in the FA Cup last season. Like, as shit as we are, we still find ways to beat these guys. So, like, why am I going to think that, bearing in mind also, you don't even need to beat City to win the league. So, like, I don't understand why while Pep's here, this argument that while Pep's here, man can't beat City. Bro, you don't even need to beat them to win the league. Just beat everyone else. Just beat everyone else, bro. Like, honestly, yeah, the mental block that a lot of people have against playing Man City, I believe that is shifting now anyway. Do you know what I mean? I believe it's shifting now. I think people are looking at them and saying, oh, you know what, they're there. Like, and the same thing happened to United as well. Like 2013, bruv, when Sir Alex Ferguson maxed out our squad and our squad was depleted. We weren't playing well, but we were just scoring and winning games. Because that's what City have been doing this season. I've watched quite a few City games, yeah, and they haven't been playing well. Like, at any point this season have they played well. Even the first game of the season that they beat Chelsea. Chelsea were a better team and they won. This is what City been doing all season. They've been just getting over the line, innit? And that's what United did in 2013 when we won the title, bro. Like we were getting outplayed by a lot of teams, and Van Persie was just scoring, and we were
getting the job done.
We were just getting the job done, bro. But the thing is, yeah, you can't keep doing that, bro. Like at some point, yeah, like the results are gonna start to match the performance.
What did I say earlier? Exactly. Yeah. Performances and results are gonna correlate, man. They can only run away from each other for so long.
No, bro. Like it's only a matter of time in football where that happens, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So I just think that they've got a big rebuild to do. Obviously, Pep's gonna oversee it, or is he, blood? You know them, because just because he signed for 2 years, that doesn't mean he stays for 2 years. Hopefully if they don't win the league this year and they don't win it next year, he's dipping, bro. I don't think he's gonna stay for the last year.
Like this super chat is making no sense, Rants. Like we haven't been speaking of. We've spoken longer on Arsenal, really. Like, bro, nobody's been speaking for 35 minutes about City.
Yeah, I don't know who this guy is talking about.
Bugging.
You know the ones. I don't know what man's really on, bro. But you know what I mean.
A man banned him after he gave a super chat.
Bro, man's chatting shit, bro.
Allow him, man. He just gave some bread.
I don't care, bro. I don't need your money, bro. You see when man coming here and just talk rubbish for no reason. It's like, bro, listen. Like, bruv, only valuable input only, bro. Like, why you chatting shit for, blood? You know, like that. Why you chatting shit for? Like, bro, like, you're not adding to the show, blood. You know them ones. Like, if you're saying stuff and you're not adding to the show, blood, do you know what I'm saying? You can watch in silence, bro.
If man's gonna say there was fraud on his bank account, man.
Bro, it's foolishness, bro. You get what I'm saying, bro? Like, man, leave the chat open, yeah, so the man them can interact with the show and add to the show, blood. You know what I'm saying? If you're not adding to the show, blood, watch it in silence.
Man, are being inaccurate as well, because we have not been speaking about them for 35 minutes.
Talking about Arsenal, yeah.
Talking about Arsenal for time.
You just started talking about Man City, and man starts crying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man said a one City fan, bro, in his feelings.
Oh, he's probably the only City fan I know, to be fair. Big give up, man.
Mad, bro. He needs to get out of here, bro. This foolishness, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man's getting in his feelings, but the facts are, yeah, like, man are gonna talk about Man City because it's Pep.
Yeah, we're talking about his contract. Like,
it's Pep, bro. At the end of the day, Pep's big news, blood. And that's also why when he leaves Man City, they need to make sure they get the right manager in.
Bro, like, I don't understand it. I support Arsenal, you support Man United, but how does that stop us speaking from all about football? Even if we did spend 35 minutes speaking about City, so what? That's a beautiful thing about YouTube. You can click off Rants' channel and go elsewhere, wherever your heart desires, bro. Wherever the algorithm wants to take you, bro.
But this is what I'm saying. It was literally a City super chat that started.
Yeah. Even that. Shout out the Ramadan.
There you go. Because we didn't even start talking about it. You know, them ones there, and the man spoke about it off the back here.
Big up, Big Steve.
Of someone else bringing it up, and then my man comes in chatting wasp, bro. The bottom line is, yeah, the Pep thing is something that man are gonna talk about for the next few years, bro, because, bro, City are in a dark place, bro. Man, I'm not used to seeing City get slapped every week.
They've been the bullies for, I want to say 10 years now, really, or something in and around that. Like, this will be Pep's longest tenure at a job as well. Like, if he completes that, ain't that like 10 years, a decade or something, if he ain't done that already. Like,
I think if he completes the 2 years, I think it's 9 or 10 years.
Something mad like that. That's longer than what he's done before. Pause.
Yeah, he's never been at another club for this long. He wasn't even at Barca for this long.
But it's not worth talking about, Rants, man. It's not.
Nah, but that's crazy. But this is what I'm trying to say, my bro. Like, when you actually look at it, yeah, it's like, yeah, Klopp had 9 years at Liverpool, so
mad thing,
bro. Like, this Man City is his longest serving football club.
Mad, innit? Mad.
And again, and now he's breaking records that he never had because he stayed for too long. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what happens, bro. Like, you saw how sour it got with Wenger, bro. Like, the way Arsenal fans treated Wenger at the end, yeah.
It was sad, bro.
You would never think that was the brother that went invincible, blood. Like, because
and Rants, arguably, what you're seeing now, whether you praise Arteta, want to criticize him, but with the financial stuff we've got, we're being able to sign Rice for 100 million, the academy, the stadium, paid off that as well, to aid your point. That's why you need to learn to leave, bro. Like, obviously, Pep knows more than me, but generally, that was Wenger's problem. You didn't know when to cut. You should have probably cut in 2014, because I I think we could have got Pep or Klopp. I don't at that time. I don't think the Pep thing would have happened, and I don't think it would have worked because you wouldn't have gave him bread. But I think Klopp would have worked. He's able to work with hardly anything. So yeah, Wenger weren't treated nicely, man. I miss Wenger. I can't cap, but he needed to go, man. He had to.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say, bro. And the thing is, yeah, the stuff that Wenger was getting cooked for, yeah, Arteta's being protected from. So it's
What do you hear fans saying, bro?
Yeah,
Win the League Cup, win the FA
even
Cup,
when he
and
came
obviously
back
I
with
want
Academy,
silverware, but man ran out the gaffer for this, you know, to say the
bro,
same things again.
brother, this brother would have after next summer, he's probably gonna spend close to £1 billion, yeah. A man's got a one dusty FA Cup to show for it right now. You know what I'm saying? And 2 8th place finishes. Like,
Bro, there's been a lot of foreplay. It's now about clarting. Ain't
bro,
clarting nothing.
100%, bro. You need to get over the line, bro. And he doesn't seem like the manager that can get over the line, bro.
He's been sniffing lines, man. Like, look what he's doing. Like, got time for you, Arteta, but we've got to be honest. I like my football club more. It's not Arteta, you know, out thing is.
You man got your head bust and then went and bought a dog, fam. Like,
yeah,
even that
bro.
logic behind the dog.
The dog is called win some blood clot trophies, brother. Like, bro, like I love this football club, but it's mainly the fans and the different sorts of fans. Sometimes you look around like you're mad, you know, like you're mad. Because some people, like, obviously, I'm not saying it's all doom and gloom, but some Arsenal fans will make out that everything's rosy, everything we're doing is touching to gold, and they'll twang you to the point where you think, rah, like, am I the problem? Like, and then you deep it, it's like, no, I'm not. Like, and what people forget is half of these guys on YouTube, a lot of them, bro, they've never seen Arsenal be serious. Under Mikel Arteta is the only thing close to serious they've seen. And they come up like you did a stream with Lee where you was talking about the new generation, how they're all soft. This is filtered into football. They don't understand the harsh realities of football, which mirrors life. It's winning or losing. You learn in defeat, but you have to win.
Yeah.
And I don't want to agree with Evra, but you know me, I don't do this tribal thing. Like, it is like a Netflix series. It's every other season. It's always next year. And if some fans don't see the twanging they're doing, and like the club will peddle out things like, oh, we tried, there's not a player, there's not this. In isolation, there might not be, but it's the same thing every year. And man are falling for these things every year.
100%, but it's even the lack of squad building. Like, how do you spend 800 million, yeah, and have 2 injuries and you're in crisis, blood?
And it's not even that. You've got no solution.
Just run through teams and slap in shots in the top corner, yeah. And
you wouldn't even seen that at Arsenal because you wouldn't have played the guy to get into that level.
You weren't even playing. Like, how did Smith Rowe go from one of the most exciting youngsters to come through your team, yeah, to actually being at Arsenal and can't get a game?
Sometimes too many options means you collapse, you know. And Arteta, you got too many options, bro. Like, you've been spoiled now. Like, when you was doing the starving thing and rebuilding us, you looked a lot better. Now you're having the luxury, whether I agree with it or not, to buy Rice, buy Havertz. You're doing too much where you're doing too little. Like, all I'm asking for is to actually see some attacking play, you know, and get back to the standards defensively. I'm actually not asking for much. These are things that are fixed on the training ground. So Arteta has to hold that, bro. Like, we always say, this is his squad. He's the manager now, not the head coach. You've got to hold this. Get us out of it or leave.
Yeah, this is what it is, man. The squad building has been poor and you've paid for it later down the line, bro. And this is the thing. And this is why I say the same thing with City again, bro. It's the lack of foresight, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? That gets you in these positions because you don't spend 800 million and then all of a sudden realize that you ain't got a bench, bro. This is shit that you prepare for. When you're bringing in players, you have to think about squad building. Squad building has to be in mind, bro. You don't just keep buying players to replace players that you've bought, because that shows that you're not building the squad properly. That shows that you don't really have a plan in terms of how you're building the squad, because what you should be doing is constantly reinforcing the squad. You shouldn't be taking away from the squad to add to the squad. You should be constantly adding. All the things you're taking away should not be things that you're going to miss, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And it looks like right now, you got rid of Granit Xhaka, you ain't replaced him. You still don't have a striker. The guy that's playing up front for you wasn't brought in as a striker. He was brought in to play midfield and he flopped. Do you know what I'm saying? Rice was brought in to play as a 6. But the manager don't like him there. Now we've seen him closer. Now he wants to play him in the 8. Thomas Partey can't stay fit. You were trying to sell him before, and now all of a sudden he's still here for whatever reason. Then you brought in Marino. It's like, You brought in Zinchenko as a left back. That that worked for like 6 months, and then you
It
decided you
works
didn't
for a
like
year, and then you're messing about. And this is why I said at the start, when you do good things, Arteta, I praise you. When things are not making sense like they are now, I have to ask questions. But then there's some fans that will just defend anything, not have their own opinion. It just becomes a cult, man. And like you had with the comment, they're twerking for the publication so they can be those mouthpieces. It's even like Martin Keown, big him up. You used to be so honest. The minute you're since we're on the topic of books, the minute you're coming out with books, I'm seeing you be a bit dishonest about Arsenal. Then I'm seeing on Arsenal.com you're having opportunities to have book events. It's all smokes and mirrors, man. And that's the one thing that's Kalash YouTube now. It's that because you can, I'm not against people using YouTube as a platform to stay on YouTube or they want to go on all these publications. But a lot of people are doing it just so they can get there. They've clocked how to, and I think I even saw you say this on the stream. They've clocked how to talk, how to play the game, how to lie. Boom, you're gone on them platforms. You're gone. It's not, there's a lack of honesty now. Like, there's a lack of balanced conversation, not just for my football club, football in general. One week, this player is the best thing since sliced bread. The next week, he's terrible. I know you're not even a fan of Rashford, but I have to use this to highlight Gary Neville. You was coming out and saying Raheem Sterling told me about the racism, etc., etc. Now you're getting at Rashford because he's wearing a Cuban. Come on, man.
There you go.
Like, jarring.
But this is the thing, and that's why I had to call out the Gary Neville thing as well, because he'll think that it's
He's
harmless, yeah, and he'll come out and he'll say, "Oh, like no matter what player it was, I would have called it out." It doesn't matter, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? The fact that you're so privileged that you don't understand the nuances between talking about different situations and different players shows that you're not even in a place that you should even be speaking on it in the first place.
Exactly.
Because it doesn't matter who it is, yeah. You saying, "Oh, like even if it was this player or that player, that still would have said something." You still need to take into account everything that my man's been going through. Them man know, yeah, when all them man them missed the penalties, yeah, and we're getting racially abused. Like, these are the same man that are gonna be on his neck, yeah, when Gary Neville says dumb shit like that. It's the same man, bro, that was putting the monkey emojis in Saka's inbox, in Sancho's and Rashford's inbox. It's the same man. So what are you doing? Do you know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's a privilege, yeah, to not have to think before you open your fucking mouth, bro.
Tell them again, facts. Because he don't understand the pylon, or he doesn't care. I think he's like Piers Morgan. I've been saying this. I think he just wants to be seen saying the right thing consistently, man. Yeah. He's a twerker. He's a pussy, really.
Yeah, 100%. No. He definitely plays the media game, bro.
He knows how to play it.
He does, because you know what it is, yeah? He always tries to do the teacher's pet thing, innit? He always likes to kind of be seen as the nice guy, innit? But he ain't no nice guy.
He ain't no nice guy, blood.
Because, bro, even when you look at the football team that them man own, bro, them
man
managers, them man are pumping bare money into the club and overpaying players and doing all the, bro. You can't tell me them man are not breaking rules. But obviously at that level, there's no FFP, so it's one of them ones where, bro,
yeah, from Fergie as well, man.
Yeah, bro, them man ain't no nice guy thing. When it comes to business, them man, they're ruthless.
Ruthless, bro.
You don't own hotels and football clubs and that without being a ruthless brother.
Allah.
Needs to be done, you gotta do it.
Allah. And then you got Rio Ferdinand, who's irrelevant, but he's just an idiot. Look, when it comes to this, he's just in his own world, just being a twat. But Neville's dangerous because people forget the media is the strongest tool throughout history of spreading propaganda and violence and all of these kind of things. There's some people that will just go with, because Neville said it and he's ex-Man United, ex-England, Sky Sports, they're just running with it. And his opinion starts to become a fact. For argument's sake, I understand the logic of, Rashford's form's been poor. Why didn't he be training? But how do you know he weren't training for 7 hours before he went to that basketball game? You actually don't know that. Like, you don't know that.
The mad thing is, there was evidence that he was training when he was out there, but they chose not to highlight that.
Bro, one day Rashford needs to tell the truth about all of these guys, Sterling as well, all of these man, bro. Like, and then people will tell you there's no racism and da-da-da. Unless you're calling man N words and all of these things, man can't see the way that they go around this. Twanged.
No, 100%, bro. Some joke thing. So
joke thing.
Nah, but that is what it is, man. But them man there, that's what I'm saying. Them man don't practice what they preach, blood. And this is the bottom line, innit? You can't be sacking bare managers at your club. Give managers at your club 5 years when you're trying to get through the football pyramid. You know them ones, and you're hemorrhaging money. because you ain't got a massive fan base like Man United to be propping up the club with merch sales and that. So you're relying on winning stuff because you got to pay these players' wages and that.
I
Do you know what
lie.
I'm saying? So
And you can't bring out merch and that.
well, there you go. You know what I mean? You can't be running Adidas original trackies for Salford and them thing there. So you got to win shit in it because man, I got bills to pay and them thing there.
See
So
what I'm saying?
you ain't gonna have time with these managers, but you
guy's
expect
nasty,
man
bro.
to watch Ten Hag mash up the place. That shit don't
Nasty.
even make it so. That don't even make no sense, bro. That's what I mean. I don't even look into stuff that he does. Do you know what I mean? And these man do. But bro, listen, these man do not practice what they preach, bro. This
No,
is
they don't, like you said, they don't have the privilege. They have the privilege of not doing that, bro. They have the privilege, cuz. Look at the way, like many years ago, not even getting at Foden, but look at the language around how when Foden bought a yard versus how the man them buy yards, and they know what's going on. Just shut your mouths, man. Like, and Neville's logic is never gonna go unchecked. That's why it's never gonna stop. No one is able to pull him up unless he gets boxed into a collar at some industry event and he spits game, bro. His bosses love it. Like, it's peak for him, cuz.
This is why it was good that Keno and Wright, he kind of just said allow it, because it's just him trying to be the teacher's pet in it. That's just who he is. Like, it's what he felt like it was the right thing to say at the time. You know them one. At the time, he just felt like it was the right thing to say, and then I said, no.
He's like, United and England fans are gonna love this.
Yeah,
like, they're gonna love this.
Like, that's not it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? They said, no, this one ain't it, Nev. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
because score points, man's like Randall in recess, bro. That's who he is, bro. He's Randall, cuz. That's who he is, bro.
I always used to think that with him as a player watching Man United versus Arsenal as well. Like, you are slimy. You're slimy. Like, you don't stand
bro. He's
that
guy I'll tell the ref at half time and that. You know,
you know, he's called Fed numerous times in his life as 100%.
Well. He's that guy in it, bro. And the thing
is, excuse me, they're smoking cannabis on outside my house. Like,
it's mad. You know what I'm saying? Them man there that just be peeping through the blinds and that.
Neighborhood watch, bro. I don't know Neville as a person, but like, since you've become in the media, I have a strong dislike for you. And you know, the wickedest thing is, Rants, I actually liked Gary Neville initially when he initially started doing this Sky Sports thing. Yeah, he was actually spitting game and talking the truth, and then he's clocked. If I want to be who I want to be, I need to start capping. And now we're seeing it now.
Nah, but you know what it is, yeah? I think people are just starting to see, that like they're starting to see man's agendas, blood. Like, that's all it is. Like, it's just not genuine, bro. Like, he's playing a game, innit? Like, that's where it is to me, bro. It's like, it's an act, innit? It's an act, bro. And this is what it is, yeah, because the difference between him and Carragher, yeah, you can tell that Jamie Carragher don't care about being liked. He don't care. He's not always trying to say the right thing. Do you know what I'm saying? So he'll say things that rub people up the wrong way. He doesn't care.
Bitch.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference. I feel like this brother wants to be liked so much, yeah, that he goes out of his way to try and say the right thing all the time. And that's when you fuck up and say stuff that you don't need to say, bro. You just don't even need to say it.
Don't even like nobody. Why did you? If anything, you made more of a scene. Many people that might have had the same feelings as him, they might have just seen the Rashford thing, probably chatted shit on his Insta and kept it moving. Now, because of you, it's elevated, and then you make yourself look like a donut because the thing, like you said, people clock agendas. Receipts are coming up. You're coming and coming out with Raheem Sterling and saying when Raheem Sterling was getting England abuse, he tried to chat to you and confiding you, but you was basically too much of a pussy hole to say anything. That's why I'll always rate Gareth Southgate, and maybe not as a manager, but you're the first person or one of the only people I know within this dominated space by people that are not us that's actually been honest about things and showed a bit of chest. He's a pussy hole, man. Neville's a pussy hole. Absolute scumbag.
And the thing is, trust it having to be him the one to interview our manager. You know the one.
He twanged that.
Bro, he's got a Sky Sports interview with the gaffer. I ain't seen it yet, though. I don't know when it's coming out. It's probably going to come out on Sunday or something before the game. But it's like, you see how why did it have to be him?
This is it. Because as you know, this is the way the media and the games are played. This is why England's not like
the same one that was interviewing Ten Hag when he was doing the propaganda for Ten Hag. Oh, it's already out, they're saying. Now, I mean, he was doing the propaganda for Ten Hag, yeah. And bro, he could have Gagan pressed my man in the thing and he didn't. You know them ones, like, he was trying, yeah, brother. The way he was chatting to the manager, he weren't talking like a fan. He was talking like he was trying to kind of give the manager a way to kind of articulate himself and get out of things. He never asked no questions that the fans wanted to ask. And the thing
never
is,
going
don't
to.
tell me you're a Man United fan, but then you're not asking questions, yeah, that the fans want to know, bro. You're asking for your own political gain. I wouldn't even say professional gain, because the Bears got a hotel right by the stadium, yeah.
Near that
I don't
football
even
stadium,
I
football
don't know
museum.
if it counts to be in on the United grounds, or if it's independent grounds, because I ain't got the planning permission. I don't know, but you can see Old Trafford right from the window, so I would say that it's on the same grounds. Do you know what I mean? So he would have had to be in with the people at the club to even get the authorization to build that shit.
See?
Do you get what I'm saying? So whatever goes in, yeah, like in a lot of, like, even the planning permission for the new stadium and that, bro, he's in these meetings. He said it himself.
It's Bandili, bro. He's got too much peas and influence, bro. Like
it himself, bro. He said that he's in the meetings, bro, for the new stadium. So
see what I'm saying?
Anything this player says, yeah, is self-serving.
Exactly. Like you said there, don't let that go over your head, people. Self-serving. That's the only thing he's there for. Vested agendas. His own. He probably doesn't even care what Amorim had to say. It's just the fact that it says Gary Neville interview Ruben Amorim. That's it. Done. Sky Sports lit. Don't care, man.
So you know that he's reading from a script, because they should have let Carragher do it.
Someone that has no reason to lie.
I would have loved to see Jamie Carragher, yeah, like stick it on our new manager to see how he held himself. You know them.
Yeah.
I would have rather
he answers himself.
Exactly. I would have rather that, bro. Put Carragher out there, because, bro, Carragher talks more sense about Man United than Neville does.
Neville just on a buzzword thing. Neville just says buzzwords. He just says buzzwords. When you deep it, whether it's Man United, bro, or I promise you, next time Man United lose away from home, Arsenal lose away from home, City or whoever lose away from home, pre-Neville, he says the same things. It's the same buzzwords. He's defo got a tar sheet in front of him. He just does the whole blood and desire thing. There's no nuances into his analysis. It's horrible,
Nothing.
man.
And then, bro, like, we lose a few games, they'll be blaming the three at the back, blood. I know where these men are going already. In my day, 4-4-2 and
there's been too much noise about this three at the back. Like, whoosh. That's the least of Man United's problems. Like
this, but that's what I'm saying, bro. That's it. He gave him a pathway to defend himself. Like, bro, that's not what it should be, bro. That's not what it should be, bro. Do you know what I mean? Part of upholding the standards at the football club is holding people accountable. That's how you uphold standards, bro. Do you know what I mean? He never held Eric Ten Hag accountable, bro. He'll say one thing on Sky Sports and then he was sitting down doing the key with man, yeah, in front of the camera. Like, I'm glad he got sacked, because when I saw Gary Neville come out and do this interview, I thought, hold on. These men doing PR spins for this manager to keep him here.
See what I'm saying?
That's what he looked like.
See what I'm saying? I'm saying? It's jarring. And for Neville, what makes him even more of a scumbag is you played under Sir Alex Ferguson. If there was one thing Sir Alex Ferguson hated more than journalists in general, it was them bringing out incorrect news. Like, everybody knows when Ferguson sitting the journalists in the room and saying, your job is just to tell the truth. So if you see that, and Neville is essentially a journalist, like the creme de la creme of it, where everything's fed to him, just tell the truth, bro. Just be aware of your brand and tell the truth. And you do know what you're doing. That's why you're sinister, bro. He's sinister. He knows exactly what he's doing. You've been in this game too long to know what you're not doing.
Again, how can you be a journalist when you've got a vested interest, yeah, in the club as an overall entity, bro? Like, you're not. Like,
you're never going to be impartial.
You're compromised. That's why you shouldn't be interviewing the manager.
Shouldn't.
Because if you're
going to the club, no, he's not going to say nothing too mad.
You're going to interview the manager. You might as well let Jim do it, mate.
No lie.
You might as well.
This is why analysis and punditry and all this stuff in this country, it's in the bin, bro. It's in the bin. The very few talented ones don't get these positions. These ex-players get it. And as you said, they got vested agendas. They got their brethren. This is why people are turning away from TV, bro. No one wants to hear this anymore.
There you go, bro. That's why I can't stand the ex-pros. And then you got United ex-pros coming out saying, oh, yeah, Garnacho's got more GA than Saka and all that. Bruv, shut up, bruv. No one wants to hear that, bro. No one wants to hear that, because
Rio's just on food, man. I've got time for Rio. He's just on food, man.
No, bro. Nobody wants to hear that, because we know that he's nowhere near Saka, bro. So putting that stat out there just tells me, yeah, that you're munching some bumhole somewhere, because it's not making sense. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? It's not making no sense.
Rio's trying to get to that Neville game, because for me, maybe I'm wrong. It feels like 2-3 years ago, Rio Ferdinand decided to do this YouTube thing, this punditry thing, get involved in it properly. And now you're seeing what he's doing. He's trying to do the Neville thing, bro. He's clocked. I got to start gassing it.
Unbelievable, blood. When I read that, my blood was boiling because I'm like, hold on. Man really said Saka with a straight face, you know. I think this is Saka's 4th season, of delivering consistently in this Premier League.
Real smart speed, bro.
And you compared him to a brother that scored five goals last season.
Real's on mind games, man. Look at all the pictures he uploads. He's just on mind games, man.
Brother, a man scored like 5 goals in like 30-something games or something, bro, in the league. The Brer had 36 starts in a row in all competitions, you know. Like, brother, a man barely put up double figures. A man compared him to Bukayo Saka with a straight face.
How much money do you want to bet Rio Ferdinand's probably? Because I could be wrong, because obviously I'm not a Man United fan, but I'm sure Garnacho's got a brother or something that's always going to war with Man United fans on Twitter and backing.
He does. He's got a younger brother.
Yeah, so how far-fetched is it for him to think Rio's dropped him a DM, I'll defend him, because he knows in a couple of weeks, months, years, whatever, the interview is gonna get done. We're going this lit. Like, he's on mind.
But them man are playing chess in it, and the thing is, man, I'm not here to play these games, bro. Like, you call it what it is when it is, bro. Like, them man are playing the long game, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And my thing is, anyone that's got a vested interest in not offending someone, I don't want to listen to.
Trust, trust,
because they're not impartial, bro. So to my thing is, if you can get interviews with the manager, man don't want to hear from you. If you can sit down in a press conference, I don't want to hear from you, because all you man are compromised.
Yeah, all of you, you're not going to get them passes again.
No way. No. Only the man on the outside that have nothing to gain from saying anything good or anything negative. These are the guys that man have to listen to a certain degree, bro. And to a certain point, you have to not have aspirations to even be getting to where the man are. Because even if you have aspirations, you're already compromised because you're just paying that shit forward.
Because you know there's going to be a time, oof, can't say that. He's going to get onto me with that. Can't say this. Can't really say that. They might tell you the realist off wax, but once the thing is there, like even someone said Emmanuel Petit, he's allowed to be honest. I think sometimes he moves a bit too crazy, but even him, you versus even Uncle Ian, how he used to talk versus how he kind of talks now, he's known to kind of change it. His peak. Jeremy Adi, another one. He's probably one of the more honest.
Rude boy.
Lidge, once you're in the scheme, you're not going to be honest, are you?
Bro, and this is the problem. So you need to look at people, bro, and it's in every space, blood. It's in every space because at the end of the day, in this YouTube space, a lot of these men are using this YouTube space as a vehicle, to get into the mainstream, bro. Do you know what I mean? And chinwag with these donuts
and take these lovely pictures on the overlap and all that.
Yeah, that's what they want to do. So at the end of the day, a lot of these men are feeding
overlap, not even paying as well.
No, of course not. But you know what it is, It's about perception, innit? A lot of people would rather being perceived to be doing well than actually really be doing anything. And this is what it is, bro. Like, it's all smokes and mirrors, innit? So when I look at this space, a lot of men aspire to be in the mainstream. So because of that, there's certain things they're not going to talk about. There's certain energy they're not going to have for certain topics and certain things, bro. If there's certain things that you don't want to talk about, I don't want to listen to you, bro.
This is it. This is what I'm not on, because it's not a fair analysis, and they'll tell you it's real and all of this sort of crap. It's dead, man. It's dead. Even YouTubers got some vested interest in this day and age. You know how many YouTubers are cool with certain players and will criticize everyone but that one player? Go and look at Arsenal. Do you know how much of a reluctance from certain content creators there was to talk about Aaron Ramsdale when he was shit and pretend that David Raya weren't an upgrade? It was crazy. It was crazy. No, but you want to do that because you sit down with his dad on podcasts, you're good.
Oh yeah, big man thing, because the dad was active, innit?
He was active, he was chatting. If you're Arteta, you're gonna say fuck that guy anyways, fam.
No, facts. His dad was out here doing podcasts.
Chatting.
Yeah, you're right. I just clocked that. You know the ones, and this is what it is, bro. Man should be able to be honest, bro. And every footballer will tell you they don't play well every week. It's impossible. You know, like that. So if I have a bad game, I expect criticism because, bro, as an athlete, you should be your own worst critic, blood. If you play
it shouldn't hurt you because you should think that.
You should know that you played shit. Like, bro, Do you know what I mean, bro? No matter what level of football you've played at, everyone's left the pitch and said, right, I was off it today.
Yeah, I was dead.
I was off it today.
Even when you play good, that you might score 2 goals, bro. I didn't get a hat trick though.
Yeah, bro, you might score 2 goals, but you're remembering the third goal that you could have had. Do you know what I mean? But you didn't take it. You know them ones there, like man are always remembering these things, bro. Do you know what I mean? I've had games where I've been miles off it. I've bagged and I've left the pitch, and I thought, fucking hell, bro.
And you think about it for days, bro.
I got away with one today. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I was dying, fam.
But in your heart, you know you stunk up the place.
Man, no, bro, and it happens. And it's not because man's going through nothing in life and that. Some days are just not your day, bro.
Yeah, some days you're just
human. Man, just wake up and you're just not on it today, bro. Like you're just off it, and there's no reason.
Or the opposition was just better, bro. Like it's life, bro.
You come up against a player and you just can't win your duels. Not today. You just can't win them. Do you know what I mean? It happens in football all the time, bro. It doesn't need to be overanalyzed. Like man just had an off day.
Facts. And this guy never does too much.
Or the guy that you were directly playing against was just better than you on the day, innit? And there's nothing you could have done about it. And people are well within their right to criticize, man, bro, because it comes with the territory.
I lie. As long as it's done in a balanced and fair way, that's how I try and run my channel, innit? And you're the same. Like if it's done in a balanced and fair way, fair enough, innit? Like that's it.
Right, exactly. As long as man ain't talking about man's wife and
doing the most,
all them things there, bro. Then, bro, it's fair game, innit?
You know playing that world. Same with us. If me and you bring out content that people don't like and they call it shit, cool. You think it's shit. Like
this is what I'm saying. People are allowed to do that, bro. If I make a show and someone comes across it and they think it's shit, they're allowed to say it's shit.
They're allowed that.
Do you know what I mean? They're allowed to say shit because that's their opinion, bro. Because at the end of the day, yeah, once I'm live on YouTube is a public platform. So this you know what I'm saying? This is public property, whether I like it or not.
It's in the realm, bro. It's in the realm. Why are Talksport trying to drag Sancho now? What do you do?
No, but bro, who knows? I have no idea, bro. Do you know what I mean? But it's easy. It's easy to do those things, bro. Like the thing is, yeah, they
were just saying Sancho was lit. The media was just saying Sancho was lit.
Bruv, they were saying he was lit, yeah, when he first went to Chelsea, and then he was ill and he hasn't been playing, and all of a sudden they went from like Man United are embarrassed. There was some leak saying that Man United ain't liking the good press that Sancho's getting because they're embarrassed they let him go, and then all of a sudden he's washed again, bro, because he hasn't been playing. Like again,
been injured as well.
Bro, this is how quickly these man flip-flop, bro. Like this is football.
This is why these footballers, yeah, and this is exactly why you won't see NBA style interviews and that unless the man them that they're comfortable interview. Like when you go and pre-filthy fellas and all of those things where the players are on, you get more sound bites because they're comfortable. These players, Sancho, all of these men are aware of this. So when these popular publications are talking to them and they're bare stiff, pause and acting basic, this is why, bro, because they know they're damned if they do, damned if they don't. If I shut my mouth, there isn't anything more they can say about me. Like, it's jarring, man, especially with the internet and like the gap has been bridged from fans like us and the media and the players. Like, bro, we should be in a much better space than where we are now, but we're not.
But this is exactly what it is. So it is what it is, bro. You know what I mean? Like he can't do no right. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what they've just decided. Man. They've just decided that they have a problem with him. Yeah. And that's all it is. Do you know what I mean? When he came off the bench against Bournemouth and he got man of the match in his first game, these men were like, oh my days, this guy's unreal. And then
so he had like 3 assists in 3 games, and like, all the publications, he's back. Ten Hag moving mad.
Then he got injured and he was ill and he hasn't been playing. It's not like he's been playing badly. He hasn't been playing at all. Do you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden,
that's like funny.
But he hasn't been playing, you know.
So how can you draw him out?
And all of a sudden, he's dusted again. This is what these men do, blood. Do you know what I mean? And it's very much, yeah, against certain man, like I keep saying to you, man, all the time, certain men have to pay their rent every single day. Where's the energy for Sancho for Mason Mount? Where's the energy for Mason Mount? That costs a fucking 65 million, yeah. Don't play no fucking games, always injured, bro. Like, why does he get the benefit of the doubt? Why does he get the
Same
benefit
reason
of
there's
the
different
doubt?
languages with who buys a house.
Bro, that's what I'm trying to say. This bro came into Man United, got the number 7 shirt. He's on 240k or 250k. Why is the media not onto Mason Mount for the amount of money that he's making? Yeah, and the fact that he's got David Beckham shirt, Eric Cantona shirt on, yeah, CR7 shirt on, and he's not performing, bro. Like, what? Where's the energy for this, bro? There's no energy for that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they're talking about Luke Shaw, centre back now, new position again, under his fucking 10th manager, bro, trying to reinvent himself for the 10th time in 10 years. Do you understand what I'm saying? Where's the sympathy for man, bro? We already know what it is. And this is why the Sancho thing, it actually pisses me off because it's so bait what it is, bro.
It's bait, bro.
It's so
bait
what it is, yeah. And what pisses me off, yeah, is when I see black people, yeah, actually feeding into this bullshit narrative when it's so obvious what it is, blood.
Exactly. And what I don't understand, bro, is you might think that, but the reason you think that and these guys think that, don't join them, bro. Don't join them with that pylon, bro.
But
It's
this is what
jarring.
I'm saying, but this is why it's so jarring, bro. It's so jarring. And that's why, bro, like, it makes me angry, bro.
You gotta laugh at this point. You gotta laugh because anyone that can't see it, you can see it. You're just being a dickhead at this point now.
No, 100%. And it's so bait, the Sancho thing. It's so bait. And we saw it happen to Raheem before him. You know them ones there. This brother
Earl is the man that needs to come out with a book.
Hey, brother, Raheem was getting booed at every ground in the state, in the country, you know, just because he left Liverpool and went to Man City. He was getting booed by fans that didn't support either team, bro,
And
just because it was cool to boo him.
And you know what smacks it? When they call these man money grabbers, the money grabber thing jars me because half of these ex-Man United players, half of these ex-Arsenal players, them that played under George Graham, what did they come out and say? I weren't getting paid enough money. The gaffer was getting this. Where's the difference? Where's the difference? Like, they always, whenever it's footballers get paid too much money, what about the people above them? Because from a business, since we was talking about Neville's business, nobody is getting 300, 400k a week if somehow, some way, the business owners, being the owners, are not making pounds on those pennies. Let's not be dumb, man. Let's not be dumb, bro.
In any sport, the players are getting underpaid because if they weren't, they wouldn't be getting paid at all.
Exactly.
You know the ones there, if they got paid what they were worth, yeah, the owners wouldn't make no money because the owners of the club, yeah, are not the reason why fans go to games.
Hello? Hot Bear man don't even know what their owners look like.
The fans go for the players. So if everyone got paid what they were worth, yeah, the owners will get paid the least, blood. Because it's like no one's here for you. Man are not buying shirts because of you.
Exactly.
Man are buying shirts because of the players, bruv.
If the players don't turn up, me and you got no content to make. The fans, them in the chat, ain't got nothing to talk about. Football's dead.
But this is what I'm trying to say. So really, the players should be on more money than everyone.
I lie.
But they're not. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is the reality, bro. Listen, your managers are more money than most of your players, probably.
This is the problem. This is why I will always tell a footballer, bro, get your money, bro, because it's you lot playing. The average career, I think, is 9 years, but let's just assume it's 15 from 20 to 35. Get your P's, bro, because you could be a one club man. Let's just say Saka's a one club man. God willing, we win stuff. He gets to 35. God forbid he breaks his leg. You might want a 2-year deal. The clubs only want to give you one. You might get a little testimonial. And then once you keep it moving, no one cares. Big up Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi, and we'll love them as footballers, all that jazz. The minute they stop kicking ball, which you could argue is basically now, no one cares anymore, bro. No one cares. Footballers, get your P's, man. Get your P's. For all of the stuff you have to put up with, get your P's, bro. Like, madness.
I hear it, bro. You know what I mean? It's some bullshit, bro. So I'm not surprised they're wheeling out the Sancho fuckery now. And then the thing is, when he has a few good games,
they're back to breading.
Yeah, they're back to breading, bro. This is exactly what it is, man. So, like, I'm not really surprised in it, but you know what I mean? When it's brothers that are supposedly facing the same discrimination that he faces, yeah. When I see them man sit there, yeah, and try peddle the same shit, bro, I don't even like to say it upsets me because it doesn't upset me, bruv, because it's one of them ones where, bro, certain man got to get by somehow. Yeah. You know, one's there, and this is what it is.
Everyone's got bills to pay, man. You're shameless, but you're doing what you're doing, innit?
That man got to get by somehow. And the thing is, they know, yeah, the path of the least resistance, yeah, is siding with the fucking racists, bro, because they're the majority.
Yeah.
Do you know
get
what
to
I'm
be the
saying?
little token.
Yeah, that's it. Do you know what I mean?
You get
So
to be their example. Look, he shouldn't be like that because look, he's agreeing with me and he's black. Like,
but that's
Jed.
what I'm saying, bro. So when you got them big Twitter accounts that are run by black guys pushing the same agenda and that, they just want to be accepted. You know, them ones probably got they were ugly their whole life, never got no girls. Do you know what I'm saying? Man told them the head was picky and the skin was grey and that. You know, the man there, bro. That's what I mean. The man with the grey elbows and that. The man never got no girls at school, fam.
Them man doing the relaxed hair and that. It's crazy.
Bro. It's them man there, bro. The man that straighten their hair and that. This is what it is. And then that's when them man start doing the Uncle Ruckus thing, bro. This is what it is, bro.
I can't lie, I hate them more the racists. I hate Coons more the racists. I'll be real.
Bro,
I hate
them
them
man start wearing contact lenses and that.
hey. And I know there's some of you who are not Coons, but you're in the chat. You was running them contacts.
Bro, listen, them man turned Super Saiyan.
Black cutes with green eyes, looking like X-Men and that.
Yeah, man. That's what them man be doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is what
man.
Them man are weird, but
weird. Some of them like it though. Some of them are cool to be the only one in the house as long as they're getting the bread. It's just sad, bro.
But this is what it is. So, do you know what I mean? It's fine, bro. Them man will get dealt with sooner or later. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Life will deal with them man there, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because they're selling.
Yeah.
That's just
every night they go to sleep. They must feel like pricks.
Oh, 100%. Them man are selling, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And all that will happen is, bro, they'll end up marrying a grating and they'll take all their money, bro. That's what will happen. I swear. Bro, I swear down, that's what happened.
Like a boy. It's like you's kicking ball.
Bro, I swear down, bro. That's how life equalizes, bro. I swear down, bro. That's how life hits you with the 92nd minute equalizer and injury time, bro. That's what happens, bro. When man get the divorce papers, bro. This is what happens, bro. Bro, this is what.
Hey, what you saying? Moving like Roms. I have to throw him under the bus.
It's crazy. This is what happens. They might get the divorce papers and that. Man, I thought you loved me and that.
Meaty ones as well. Not even a lemon one. Meaty.
Brother, I thought you loved me, bro. That's what's gonna happen, bro. For better or for worse, bro. With your blue contact lenses, hold that. You know them ones there. Like this is what it is, bro. Man, end up with nothing, cuz.
Tired.
You know what I'm saying? Trust me, man. Trying to get a talk sport job, blood. You know what I'm saying? Just so man can pay the child support. This is what's gonna happen to them, man. There, so them confirm that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Them might confirm that. Big up you lot in the chat. Make sure you run up the lights as well. We're 30 off the lights target. You know what I mean? So make sure you run that up. What you got coming up anyway, broski?
I think 5:15 I'm going live. I think by now, what's the time now? 4:36. Arteta would have done his press conference. There'll probably be some Arsenal news. So yeah, man, I'm gonna go over that stuff on my channel. So if you're not, got content that you're gonna watch, come and join me in it.
Yeah, come on. You know what I'm saying? Big up everyone. Like that. Obviously, man's live with Gunner as well shortly, so man's gonna redirect there. And yeah, man, we're just here, bruv. You know what I mean? Usual Fridays, blood. You know what I'm saying?
3 p.m. people. Add that to the mental calendar. So
yeah, just know, bro. Friday's action packed now, bro. We got 3 shows. We got 3 shows in 5 hours on a Friday now, bro. So yeah,
work rate, man.
It's the perfect build up to the weekend, bro. The weekend of football. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Big up everyone inside. And yeah, man, make sure you smash a like on the next stream, and I'll see you guys back here in 20 minutes.